On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Jose Altuve is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going. So striding forward now, Chris Coghlan, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. This guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
And he is out at second base on a great throw from Wieters. Coghlan awaiting the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And this will be put away easily for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Donald Jones. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa comes up with it, and a rather easy first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 now to Machado. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Slyke is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 3rd.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He went deep in the contest last night. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So here's George Springer. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Fielder, number 4, George.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. Biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters: nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Luis Valbuena stands in as he looks at a called strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Look at the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it.
Fielder.
Great game plan.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Springer. 1 out. Back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, and he's going to make the plays.
A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No run. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the 3rd frame in this one from Oriole Park.
The designated hitter, Darrell Stevenson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. From the stretch, Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kurt Suzuki becomes the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ground balls, and this is off the second base bag, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Coghlan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed. Oh. Here's the 1-1. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter,
here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Correa
watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Tom Noonan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Noonan.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it in is Coghlan, and there's your first out.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Romine. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Valbuena fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this is line foul over the Orioles dugout. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Hendricks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off.
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Darrell Stevenson is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Romine will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros often striding in once again. Donald Jones. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Donald.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Coughlin is under it. 1 away.
Third baseman number 13.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strike. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0
Leading
for
off
1 thus far.
The catcher, number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
2 strikes, and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
Chris Coughlin.
Into the box now, Chris Coughlin. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Romine takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Correa.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Astros leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Number 11, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wieters.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in, Tom Noonan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit down the third baseline, and this is past him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Andrew Romine.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Andrew Romine is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gaddis racing back. Gone to lead off the inning.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Kevin Hendricks is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back at the track. The wall. Gone.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Scott Van Slyke is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. In the air now out to left field. Gaddis has a beat on it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valbuena. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on it.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Ready once again, Darrell Stevenson, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
The catcher, number 8, Kurt.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around. We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
4 runs here in this half inning. Soft liner to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder.
Digging in once again, Chris Coghlan. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Michael Givens trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. Ready for another chance. Donald Jones. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys